Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're going to do a range test on this bike. I already reset the gauge, and oh yeah, you can probably see it because it's bright out today. But we got it on 0 miles. Total ride for the bike with the miles, the battery and stuff is 56 miles. But the miles, I just restarted it so we can do this. It's the trip. The trip meter got restarted, but the odometer is 56 miles. Now the claim of, I think it's 60 miles of range on this bike, which I 100% now doubt that that's even possible. I'm hoping it's not that windy, and I'm sorry if the angle is probably bad because I'm using a chest mount. But why I say I doubt it is because I've never even gotten close to that, even like miles. I don't even know how. I'm going to test that out now to see how far I can get it. But maybe if you stay in position. Oh damn, I just changed it. And we're starting off on full battery, 100%. I just missed it. Okay, there we go. But if you stay in mode 1 and stay like under 8 miles per hour and you're pedaling, don't use throttle, then maybe like going 8 miles per hour the whole time pedaling and no throttle, then maybe you can get 60 miles on a charge. But me, I don't go that slow. I always stay in mode 5, and majority of the time I'm pedaling. It's only like once in a while I go use throttle, but majority is just pedaling. But anyways, I'm gonna go a little bit under because today I'm trying to do exercise and I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm gaining some weight being on unemployment. But anyway, so we're gonna go on a ride, and let me set it up here on the Apple Watch, the fitness, because they have workouts for bicycle. So I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. So it starts counting down of when you started, your average miles per hour, your, I don't know the other stuff, it went dark. Your heartbeat is still trying to read my heartbeat. Yeah, it's still trying to read the heartbeat. I'm trying to make this a little bit tighter. I have it kind of loose. It paused. Alright, so we're at 81 heartbeat per minute, but it got paused. Don't know how you restart it. And I'll double tap to resume. That's not even doing it. Let's do end it and we'll reopen it. So we're gonna start now. Once we get to another place, then I'll start recording again, and then you guys can see how much miles and all that stuff. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. We went to a different location. Been riding for a while. I'm at 94%. Did 3.9 miles. I've been going between 1, 2, and 3. I've been trying to stay there. Yes, I had to take it up to 5, depending on the roads, but it was like for a few, probably two minutes. So we're at 95%, and the bad thing is that my watch paused. I don't know if it's because I paused and because I got off the bike and then it paused. I don't know how that really works, but my heart rate's at 105. Says time zone, I don't know what that is. Beats per minute is 89 beats per minute. So yeah, I can't really tell you guys much because it paused, and I don't know at what point did it pause. So yeah, that's that. So again, I don't know exactly. You have to double tap, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I want to sometimes just throw it in the trash. How about that? It says double tap. But anyway, so there's another way to do it. You can hit resume. Now it resumed. Now I don't understand at what point does it pause. Is it pause? No, like now I tapped it. So I don't know at what point does it pause. Like, does it pause when I stop, or I tap the screen, or do I when I look up? I don't know. So look, I double tap it and it still won't do it. So I just go to resume and it'll go back on. So anyway, so we're gonna ride this out. Apologies ahead of time if you guys hear me huffing and puffing. But yeah, just doing the hiking trail right now. I've been riding a lot of places right now, like the streets, and then I just started doing the trails right now to look at the river and just be at peace, really. I just gotta be careful with these sticks because they like to shoot up. The bad thing about the pedal assist is that once you go over to a certain speed limit, it does all the work for you. Like it doesn't let you like push hard. So like right now I'm in mode 1, I'm in 7th gear. Because I'm going slow, it's not assisting me as hard as it would if I was going too fast. If I was going too fast, the assist would basically cancel me out, basically meaning it's called ghost pedaling at that point, and I'm not doing no exercise and no work to actually like pedal. Oh, but for me, I want to work out my leg from a motorcycle accident that happened in 2018. So I just been trying to do exercise as much as I can. Hopefully I get the surgery that I need, and then I'll be back to somewhat normal. So if I want to get more pedal assist, I can go to mode 2. It will assist me more, plus the higher top speed. Oh, that one hurt. So yeah, if you go too fast on the RPMs, you're gonna cancel basically the workout that you're doing. And what I mean by that is, like right now, I'm barely pushing on the pedals right now. The tires definitely work for off-roading, no issues. But look, I'm going 60 miles per hour and I barely even got a push on the pedal. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. If not, I'll have to do a voiceover. But once I start going slower on the RPMs, then I have to pedal much harder. So that's why I've been staying in mode 1 to just get my exercise in. Ooh. But let's say you guys, because you guys are in a rush, y'all gotta go to work, y'all want to go to lunch. Battery is gonna drain faster because the speed, the acceleration that it has to keep up with. And then what is the other one? Oh, your body weight, your height, all that takes into consideration, because I gotta go faster than this because this hill is gonna be OD to pedal up. And there's mad bugs out because of that river. So I didn't want to talk with all that bug right there. I would have swallowed a few. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so depending on your body weight and your height, it also drains the battery as well. So right now I'm in mode 5, which means I can go much faster, but you're gonna drain the battery much faster. Oh man, the camera went down. Oh no, that's just the way it's angled. Oh. So I'm using my chest mount, and it's not. I wish it was like facing more up, straight up, and that's as far as I can. Oh no, I lied. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. But yeah, the mode 5 will get us much faster, and then you can use throttle, but you're gonna kill your battery if you use throttle and no pedals. So this is not going to be like science, and what I mean by science is not going to be accurate, but at least this can give you a rough ballpark. Oh, I guess it pauses every time I look at it. Every time I look at so it says I'm at 97 heartbeat. Let's see if I do that double tap. See, it don't work with double tap. So we hit resume. But anyways, guys, so we're gonna keep on riding, try to drain this battery as much as possible. I'll touch base with you guys. I got 2 more places to go to anyways. I gotta go to the store, and then I gotta go to get something to eat, and they're gonna be pretty far. So that I'll be able to drain the battery much more. But I'm gonna keep riding around here again to drain as much as I can of the battery, and then we'll see our miles. We're at 4.6 right now at 92 miles per hour. I mean, I said 92%. So we'll be right back on the next location. All right, so we're back in one of the locations. We made it all the way to the mall, and I've been riding around like all day. I started at 1 o'clock. I haven't stopped. Other than stop signs, red lights, whatnot. Our battery life, we're at 45%. Miles, we did 15.7 miles. Again, there's no way in hell I'm gonna get even close to 60 miles on a single charge, no matter what. I'll probably get not even 30%. I mean, not even 30 miles I'll get off of one single charge, because we're already at 15.7 at 45%, so probably a little bit under 30, probably at 30 or a little bit over 30. But so we was at the park. I was riding very slow, between 9 to 10 miles or 9 to 15 miles per hour. Not going as fast. I eventually did start using throttle. I eventually did start going to mode 5, but the majority of it being drained is if you're using the throttle consistently and you're staying at your top speed, which is 28 miles per hour. And if you're staying at assistant level 5, that's going to eat up your battery quick. So if you stay in mode 1, mode 2, you'll be able to not use as much battery. But in some of these roads, it's better to keep up with traffic than not. I'd rather like not have so many cars passing me. That's just my personal preference. But so let's keep riding. Hopefully you guys can hear me on the camera. I'm gonna keep adjusting the camera so y'all can see better. So like I said, we made it to the mall, and the mall, driving my car is about 15-minute drive, a 10 to 15-minute drive depending on traffic. On bike, I don't know, I couldn't tell you, because I've been riding around since 1 o'clock and we're at 3 o'clock, so basically 2 hours of riding the bike. Right now it says my heart rate is at 103. Rolling miles, which is I don't really understand how that stuff works. Is for me, I wanted just to know how much miles I've been riding in total. So it says like my heart rate is at 108 per minute. Currently it's at 100. Again, I don't really understand all that stuff. It's been pausing. To me, to be honest, I don't like the way it's been pausing. It's been notifying me on my headphones that if I want to pause it, so it stops my music and it pauses it regardless. So it lowers my music, plus it pauses the tracking, and it interrupts my music, saying, "Hey, do you want to pause?" And it pauses. I mean, do you want to end workout? But it's saying there's 17 minutes, so it's not recording the whole time of me riding the bicycle. So to be honest, it's just trash. Let's just go by the trip meter. Like I said, trip meter, it says 15.7 miles. In a car, 15 miles. So for every mile it's a minute. So an example, so if something says it's 30 miles, that means it's 30 minutes in total to drive there. And again, depending on traffic. But if you say, if you stay consistent with like if you follow the speed limit, it's going to take 30 minutes because it's 30 miles. So it's a minute per mile. So right now it says 15.7. So we did 15 minutes of riding, of driving if it was driving in a car. But this is a bicycle, so it's different. But anyways, guys, so matter of fact, yeah, we're going to keep, we're going to show you guys the park. So we was at the mall. I still haven't even gone to the store. I haven't grabbed something to eat, so I'll probably grab something to eat first and then go to the store and then head back to the house, and then we'll look at how much range I had and how much let's lower the mode. So now we're in mode 2. So yeah, we'll go, I'll grab something to eat, go to the store, go back to the house and see how much miles we did off of the battery. All that stuff out. I don't have none of, like, I don't got the headlights on, nothing's on. It's just, you know, just the bike itself. So, yeah, we're just basically riding the bike around. So I'm trying to make sure I ain't getting hit. So yeah, just riding around the park, do a couple laps, again, just to, you know, basically used up the battery. The wind noise ain't too bad, so I'm not even pedaling, just basically coasting it out. I want to take the dog out later to the park, take him for a walk. So hopefully the battery kind of dies out quick so I can take him out. If not, I'll take him out some other time. It's supposed to start being cold again. But basically, I just took you guys around the whole park. We're going to have to, when we get to the store, the last location, and then the rest, I'm just going to have to just ride the bike until it dies or close to dying out near the house, and then give you guys up to date. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna grab something to eat, go to the store, and that's when I'll see you guys there. And this tracking stuff on the watch is trash. But anyways, we'll be right back. Alright, so we're at the almost final location. After this, we'll go to my house and see what percentage we have. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. So we did 20.5 miles, and we're at 32%. The overall odometer for this bike has 77 miles. So in a full charge, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get 70 miles or 60 miles, whatever their claim number is. There's just no way. I don't know where they got those numbers up, but it ain't gonna happen on this bike. I'll probably get 30 miles max. So like I said, went to the final location, rode around for a while. Oh, one bad thing is my phone fell off the bike. I don't know, it's not a good thing. Well, it's not, I'm not gonna blame the phone mount. I'm gonna just blame on the case that I have on it, because the back end sticks out way too far, so it's not letting it really sit onto where it needs to sit, so it's not grabbing the way it should grab, so it's like sticks out a little bit on that. So I gotta like make sure it's super tight. But the good thing is the phone didn't break, it's just the case got a little damaged. But I was playing music and the music cut off, and then I looked down and then I got no phone. And then I had to go back to go look for the phone. I kind of knew where, more or less where it fell at, because I hit it was like a big divot. So it was like a lot of, it was a hard hit. But was able to find the phone. And if I couldn't find it, I can use the watch to find the phone. So it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, try to kill this battery. And see what miles we got. So let me put everything in the good thing about this, I can put everything in there. I don't have to have nothing in my pockets. So yeah, some of it I've been doing just pedaling, and some I did like with throttle towards the end of the ride. Like I said, like there's gonna be hills where you're gonna use the throttle. There's gonna be situations where you're gonna use the throttle. So I try to make it as close to realistic numbers as possible. So like pedaling, like if you're using this to commute to work, an example, or if you're going to the corner store or to any kind of store to grab something small, put it in your backpack. So stuff like that. Like if you're just doing exercise and you're just driving around, you're gonna go slow and you're gonna be pedaling and you're gonna keep it in 1 to 2. So at that point, you're not gonna be wasting a lot of battery the way I just killed my battery in this last part of the ride. But anyway, so when we come back, I'm gonna try to have this on red as much as possible, try to kill the battery. And we'll see how much miles I got out of the battery. So it's gonna be riding around until I can kill it. So when we come back, we'll be at my house and we'll be able to see what we got. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're at the final destination. So we're at 7% of battery life. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's right there. We got 21.1 miles of trip. I gave up on the watch doing the fitness. It was pausing and I was having too much headaches with it. So I went around a lot. I mean, a decent amount. When I went from the store to the house, the battery just like completely just started draining quick. Like 20%, I think it was 20 something percent that I had from over there to here. And it went faster than all the rest of so when you're charged up to 100%, it goes down little by little. But once you get to 20%, it just starts draining like nothing. Like if you had a vampire sucking your blood, some shit like that. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, don't get me wrong, again, like I was going 28 miles per hour, but it still drained it faster than like everything else. And I rode a pretty decent amount, 24 miles. I don't know, like I would have to check like how far, if I did one whole ride out to somewhere that's 24 miles, like how far would that be? But yeah, that's what we got for miles at 8%. I could have kept on riding, but then my fear was that the bike turns off and then I can't show you guys what we have. And I stopped riding at 4 o'clock and I started riding at 1 o'clock. So from 1 o'clock all the way so that's 3 hours of riding bikes. It's not too bad. Had a great time. The good thing about riding bikes is that it's fun, where you get to like explore, find different places to go to, and you get to exercise at the same time. So I go off-road plus like regular streets as well. And today is beautiful out and there's a lot of cops out, and I still got the bike's right there, but I just not going to ride the bike because I got insurance on it, I just don't got registration on it. So that's why that's sitting there. And there's just been a lot of cops out today, and I'm not going to risk it because all they got to do is read my plate, and then the plate will come back, registration expired. That's how I got a ticket on my SUV, registration expired. And I already got pulled over not too long ago with no insurance, no registration, because the light turned yellow on me and I had no time to press the brakes, so I gave it gas, and the cop was at the light, but that type of light, it was like hidden, you couldn't see them. So when I gunned it, he pulled me over. I got a warning though. They didn't check my insurance, they didn't check the license, they just checked they just wanted my license. And I was like, fuck it. So I took that. He was like, take that as being a lucky break, don't do it again. So right now she's in a good place and my license is in a good place. So right now I'm gonna go take my dog out to the park, enjoy the rest of the day, the beautiful weather. So everybody, ride safe, drive safe. God bless all of you guys. Make sure y'all put a like, put a comment, subscribe to my channel. All that stuff is free. I appreciate y'all support as much as possible, and I appreciate everybody. So God bless. And again, I appreciate the good people and the bad people, because at the end of the day, bad people will give me views regardless, people that want to hate on me. So anyways, God bless. Wish you guys blessings. I'll see you guys in the next video.